I'm Bob, and I am returning after about a month off for the holidays. Finally returning to my Twitch stream here for Civilization 6. I do need to keep moving on this because when the next expansion comes out in February, I want to be able to cover that as well. It's been about a month, so I'm probably going to be a little bit rusty here, but I did review some of what I've got going on, so I'm trying to kind of get back into the swing of things. I did just try to do, this is actually my second attempt at streaming because I wasn't sure if I was live, so I went and double checked, and actually, yeah, it was working. So whenever anyone joins, they can just say hi, and I will just start from here. I'm going to kind of just go through this anyway because this is also going to end up on my YouTube channel too. So, like I said, a little rusty after being gone for a while. I think this ironclad, yeah, so like I would go take this ironclad back to London and heal, but I don't have coal yet. I actually have this way early in the game, a lot earlier than you would normally have an ironclad. So I'm kind of just going to explore a little bit of the ocean with this guy, get a little bit better sense of what's around me, and maybe see what's down here. Definitely want to look out for little islands and stuff to settle. I was looking at this after kind of just reviewing after I'd been off for a while and realized I really do not have much land. I don't have much territory, many cities. I was thinking about trying to play the game with just 4, but I think I'm going to need more than that. And I'm thinking I really like this spot here. I want to try to get a city there. The river is in a good position. It reaches out to at least one fish. And then I could still get an adjacent harbor and commercial hub. I'm not sure what are on these tiles over here. It'd be nice if there's something cool out there. But I definitely need at least one city, I think, over here. And so I'm going to start working to that end as soon as I have some free time in one of my cities to build something. I forgot I had this admiral way out over here. He is, or was, exploring up north, I think. I don't think I need to go north anymore. I might go south and see if I can sail around the bottom edge. Yeah, that's probably a good idea because that's sort of close to where I am. I'm going to move south and sail around the bottom edge of this continent just to map that all out. And I think on the next turn, enemy spy is siphoning gold. Do I have a counter spy? Oh, I think that was something that yeah, that was my brand new problem that I have to deal with. I need to put a stop to that. This is my primary gold production or gold income city, and we can't have spies. See, I should get 180 per turn, and that's probably not going to go up by actually 180. That's should be at close to 3,200 if it does. Sure, we can have a delegation. Well, my empire wouldn't be headed towards bankruptcy. Yeah, see, I got like 20 gold instead of 180. So definitely need to do something about that. How long before I can get diplomatic service and get some spies? I think this is the one that lets me build spies. Yep. Well, it's actually right after guilds, so I definitely need to get through and get guilds done. I might actually buy a market in this city to just speed the process along because I already have one and I could trigger the Eureka for guilds with another. Mass production is finished, which lets me build a shipyard, and I know that I wanted to do that in London next. Also really want to do that. A shipyard would be great for this city up here too. But for now, we'll go ahead and get one up in London to help out with a little bit of production there. And I hadn't really thought about tech tree as much. I think having the astronomy technology triggers a Eureka bonus or something in the cultural tree. Industrialization is one that I would like to get soon, and for that I need square rigging, and for that I need to kill a unit with a musketman. It's going to be a while before I can do that, but I would like to have... Oh wait, banking. Great Zimbabwe is something I want to get, and I will... That's actually perfect because I'm working on the Guild Civic now, so when this completes it'll speed along banking too. I'm hoping I have the chat set up correctly for this stream. It's acting like I'm not live when I'm looking at my phone, which is why I actually stopped and restarted the stream a minute ago, but I was definitely live, so I'm not really sure what the issue is. It's possible we just don't have anybody watching yet, but hopefully that changes. Normally I think there would be like a red icon on my phone, like a red circle to indicate that I'm live, and I'm not seeing that. So if I did something wrong, this is going to end up being a, there's probably not going to be anybody talking to me in the stream, but we'll see. I'll give it some time. One way or another, I'll finish, I'll do about an hour and a half here probably, just for the sake of getting it up on my YouTube channel too, because I know some people like to watch it there. In fact, really honestly, a lot more people watch me over on my YouTube channel than they watch me here on Twitch, but I'm trying. Twitch is all new to me, so I'm this is still kind of a learning curve for me. Alright, go ahead and sail over here a bit more. I don't think I'm going to send him far. I'll just kind of clear out some of this area to appease my OCD there, and then maybe go up north. You know, I think it's pretty safe to assume that's probably blank ocean, but then again, I don't really have anything better to do with that ironclad. So, oh, here's a Quadrienne. This boat should smoke that thing, especially with the Great Admiral and the 2 promotion bonuses. As for what's behind it, I don't know, but I would like to get that southern route cleared underneath that continent. Huh, I got a lot more gold on that last turn. Maybe the spy, I guess, oh, there was probably a downturn when their spy wasn't siphoning gold. Do I want this deal? I think I do. Yeah, that seems good for me. It's weird seeing Russia, because I usually play as Russia. Okay, another barbarian camp spawned, but that shouldn't affect me really at all, unless it's over near this city, but no, I'm good. Alright, put that guy on healing for now. It's just going to be all ice down there, so I'll send him up here. Okay, good, that thing didn't attack me, which is going to let me get the first hit. That's nice. Should be able to one-shot that. Yep. Cool. Extra era score. If anyone notices a difference in the quality of this video after it uploaded, let me know. I'm hoping it should be a little better than my last ones were. I found out after the fact that I was only recording, or my bitrate was like 2 megabits per second, and should probably have that at least 3.5, so that's what I bumped it up to. That seems to be kind of a minimum standard for 1080p. Hopefully that gives a little bit better video quality. Oh, that was an admiral defeats any enemy. That's why I got a bonus for that. Alright, one more turn until that's done. Okay, good. Gold is going back up. Maybe they took that spy somewhere else. Let's see, open borders. They are offering 7 gold. That's kind of garbage. Can we do that? You know, I'll actually pay him for this just to bump up my relationship with him a little bit. I'm going to try to stay on everyone's good side for the time being. Just seem to be doing okay at. For some reason, he just doesn't like me very much. Okay. Commercial hub completed. I am going to go ahead and buy a market, and that will trigger the Eureka for guilds. And then guilds finishes and triggers the Eureka for banking. Perfect. And then I can start working on Great Zimbabwe. What I'm gonna also do is, like, when this is done, I'm gonna build a shipyard in this city. The shipyard is a great, is amazing if you set up your cities correctly, because it gives bonus production equal to the adjacency bonus of the harbor district. And this harbor district is getting crazy adjacency bonuses because of the commercial hub and because of the city center. So it's gonna give +9 production, and then I'm gonna use that production to help me build the Wonder. I'm gonna to build Great Zimbabwe, if I can still get it. I'm not sure if anyone's built it already, but I don't think they have. So for now, we'll let it complete university, because that'll finish it roughly the same time banking does, and then I'll have a little extra science on top of everything else. Back out here in this city, I just bought the marketplace. I will probably go ahead and build the shipyard here too. That should be, oh, that's plus 12 production because of all the fish. So that's an easy choice for this city.
Every man should make it.
All right, should probably take a second to review my policy cards here since I haven't really thought about this in a while. That's part of the reason why I wanted naval infrastructure. That harbor adjacency bonus doubling is basically doubling the amount of production I get from my shipyards. That's one that I'd actually like to leave almost for the remainder of the game if I have a lot of coastal cities, if possible. But I'm going to close that for the moment. And let's see here. I'm probably going to, you know what, we'll just go to the governor. Oh yeah, I needed to check my great people. That's what I was forgetting. How many governors do I have? I actually only have 3. She's in a spot that makes sense. He's in a spot that makes sense, and she's in a good city for her. May want to put somebody out here. I'm not really sure which governor is a good fit for that city. Or I could promote a governor that I already have. None of those really benefit her that much. I might want to start buffing my religion a little bit. And I need to think about building... I still haven't built a government plaza, have I? Wow, I don't feel like I've been doing very good this game, to be perfectly honest. Because the government plaza would give me a bonus based on what I normally pick. The audience chamber would give me a bonus for governors in cities increasing population limit and housing and stuff like that. So I'm not really sure why I haven't built that yet. I don't really... I guess maybe I was thinking about building... No, that was going to be a neighborhood. The government plaza district you want to pack next to other districts if possible. Maybe I would put it up here. It looks like I was going for a neighborhood there too, but I do need to build that somewhere when I have time. And on that note, how's my religion doing? Because I was thinking about buffing the religion governor a bit, but if I don't have anything that I'm going to purchase with him soon... Actually, I could purchase apostles. Have I already maxed out my religion? Oh, wait. I bet that holy site's in this city, in Bradford. No? I've already maxed out this religion. I'm kind of wondering why I can't build apostles. This doesn't make sense to me. Okay, this city is the one with the holy site. Oh, okay, there it is. I must have had the wrong city selected. Yeah, I'm gonna for now increase this guy so that I can maybe get some better, I like the one that gives me 2 promotions for, I think it's patron saint. Yeah, I like that one a lot. So I think that's what I'm gonna gun for with him. For now, I'm not really gonna build any more holy site district buildings in this city, so we'll go for this one. Actually, that might be really useful with Catholicism closing in. I remember that being a problem. As a matter of fact, that's a big, big problem right now. Yeah, I only have 2 cities that are still in my religion. And these guys are running around causing trouble. Did I give him... I have an apostle here. Does he have... He has proselytizer. It's not great for this situation. I kind of need somebody who can fight these guys off. I'm going to have to take a chance with another apostle, because I can't let these guys get down in here. I don't know what his promotion is, but if it's proselytizer, he could do a lot of damage. So I'm going to move this guy out so I can buy another one, because that's why it was grayed out. And then we'll see what kind of bonus he gets. Could attack the missionary with this guy, but I don't want to overextend. But with 2 apostles, I think I could kick these guys out. Have a little religious war here. That bow barely took any damage from killing that quadran. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Probably pronouncing a lot of things wrong. I know at least with one of the city-states I had it pretty bad. Somebody who lives in Europe, I think, corrected me. I think it's, I think I've been pronouncing it Lisbon or Lisbon or something like that. I think it's Lisbon. I don't know. I'm actually not even going to try. Okay, what about... same thing with him. We'll keep open borders going just to make people happy. Okay. She does not like that I let barbarians into my cities. There are no barbarians anywhere near me as far as I know. There shouldn't be any in this area because that's where India lives. I truly have no idea what she's talking about. That's alright. Alright, you finish exploring this little bit and then head back into the safety of my land. Possibly might have him sit in the city because I don't really want that unit taking any more damage than it has to. And use this one for general defense in case anything sails in to mess around with all the fisheries that or the fish that I have in there. Okay, let's hope he gets something good. Translate, Indulgence, Vendor, Chaplain. None of that is really useful to me right now. Translator might be good to spread religion to India. I don't know if Chaplain heals. I wonder if Chaplain heals other religious units. I actually don't know. But if it does, then I could use, you know, keep the apostles close together and at least they would heal. I'm going to give him Translator. Actually, I'm not going to give him anything yet. Using the promotion might heal him if it works the same as it does for other units. For now, I'm going to move him here, I think. Move this one here and maybe go after that missionary on the next turn. Alright, let's see what else India has down here. Exploring this area would be useful because it'll give me ideas for where to send missionaries or apostles, like the one I just got. Oh wow, he had a lot of iron on that island there. This would have been a nice place to be if you were Russia. Those tiles would be really good. I can purchase a missionary with faith. I don't need a missionary, I just need more apostles. Fight back these guys. I could always launch an Inquisition, which would let me get martyrs, or not martyrs, Inquisitors. I forget what the other mechanics of that are, though. Honestly, I think all it does is it lets you build Inquisitors, which are just good at fighting off other units like these. But as long as he's only coming at me with Apostles, I think Apostles versus Apostles, I should do okay. Alright, let's go do this. Summon Thunderstorm. Alright, 2 Apostles versus 1. I think I can probably handle that, but that may depend on what his promotion is. Let's move this guy here for the moment. Probably just put him on alert. So let me know if anything tries to sail into that bay. Somebody just completed Great Zimbabwe. I just saw it right as I was right-clicking off of that. Oh, man, that sucks. Alright, well, I took too long getting to it, so it happens. I can use that spot for something else, I guess. There's no sense buying a shipyard now, though. I may as well just build it normally since there's no rush on that. I am still going to go for Ruhr Valley, I think. I should be able to build that in this city. And banking, I think, will help me get... No, banking doesn't do any good getting to that. Square rigging does. I am still going to finish banking because I think it would be good to have, and it's almost done. But then I think I'm going to start moving towards industrialization to try to get Ruhr Valley. Zimbabwe tends to go early. The computers like to build that one. I wonder what they're building here. Oh, that's going to be a commercial hub, so it won't affect the appeal of my tile at all. Alright. Whoa, that guy is tough. He gets +3 strength from intel on opponent's movements. Oh, he's got debater. Okay, I can't take him. In fact, I'm probably lucky he didn't try to kill me or attack me. I'm gonna move you in that city, move you over here. Let these guys heal a bit. They might not actually be able to heal. I think you have to be in this city's territory to actually heal. I think that's one of these bishop's upgrades. Yeah, and it's one I don't have yet. So actually I can't heal my apostles. Best to just leave them with as much health as I can and use them to retake my cities if necessary. Also, one of them may be able to heal with a promotion, so we'll see. Explore as much of that coastline as I can. Oh, okay. Hey, Fred VDM. It's nice. I wasn't exactly sure if I was live streaming. I'm glad you said something because I was having some trouble with my streaming software. I just moved to something new, so it's good to know people can see me. I've been playing here for about 20 minutes and wasn't sure, so I'm glad that's working. In response to your question, yes, I am looking forward to Gathering Storm. I love Civ games have just generally done really well with DLC, I feel like, recently. I thought Civ 5's, what was it called? Brave New World expansion was one of the best ones I've ever played. So I'm really looking forward to this. Some of the new mechanics sound really, really interesting. In fact, that's part of the reason why I wanted to get back into this. I've been out for a little while. I have, mostly because of the holidays. Okay, that guy moved down here. What's he doing? I've been out because of the holidays and haven't streamed Civ in a while, and I'm just now kind of getting back into it, but I want to make sure I get finished with this game before that expansion comes out, because I'm super excited about it. Bring you up to speed, Fred, now that you're here. Basically, I'm having trouble with religion right now. I only have my religion in 2 cities, this one and this one. It's this one with the fish, Daedra worship. And that apostle has debater, so he will kind of kick butt in any sort of religious confrontation. I've been trying to get one of my own, but not generating faith fast enough to really get a lot of them. I'm just hoping he doesn't convert. I think my capital's probably okay, but if he converts my capital, I'm going to probably lose my religion. Do you know if, like, this apostle still has a promotion available? Do you know if I use that, will it heal him like a promotion would normally heal other types of units?
That's your problem.
I don't really know. But, as things are right now, a fight against him doesn't look so good. He'd probably one-shot kill me regardless of whether I was at full health or not. Didn't think debater was that powerful, but guess it is. Our emergency targeting Tamar failed. Well, I wasn't involved in that, so well done everyone else. Alright, back to what I was doing. I'm going to work on square rigging. I don't think I'm going to get a musketman early enough for that Eureka bonus to really matter. That's kind of a hard one to get. haven't even built an armory to get tech to make musketmen, much less get someone out where I could kill something with it. So I think with that one, I'm just gonna kind of push through it because I really, really want Ruhr Valley. I could probably get ready for industrialization. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and link that up now. I need one more workshop, and I don't actually have any other industrial zones now that I think of it. I need to build one somewhere. Bradford might be a good city to do it, just because I could build one and get adjacency bonuses from a couple other things here. I think that spot I sort of wanted to turn, I think some of these spots here I kind of wanted to turn into neighborhoods later in the game. Definitely that one though, that's already breathtaking. So really I don't have any options where I could build that in Bradford, build an industrial zone without somehow screwing up the environment surrounding it. So I'm probably just gonna have to deal with that. Once that shipyard's done, I'll get to work on that. Now, those boats are almost back, so I'll have a decent Navy presence in this area. I'm not expecting any sort of invasion from anyone right now, but mostly the only thing I'm getting invaded by is this religion. Catholicism is just kind of ruining everything for Daedra worship. It may or may not be a good idea to be trading with someone who has... Because I don't necessarily want Catholicism to get even more influence in London. So maybe I want to rethink my trade routes here. I could always do an internal trade route. London to Bradford might actually be not too bad. But I do really want those bonuses from culture and science that I was getting. So I think I'll keep trading with Paris for now. I don't think this city's converting anytime soon, and even if it does, I do have at least one apostle with proselytizer that could retake the city if that apostle tried to convert it. I actually should look at the religious overview because that gives you an idea of how many turns it'll be before a city converts. It doesn't look like that one is in danger of converting, but now apparently I think Eastern Orthodoxy is pressuring it a little bit, so I'm not really sure where that's coming from. Is that coming all the way? Is that coming all the way from Stockholm? Dang. That's a long ways. Maybe it's a trade route. I'm not entirely sure, but if it's just spreading from Stockholm, that's an awful long ways. I didn't think it would spread that far, even with the bonus that lets it reach out to further cities. Oh man, still got a spy siphoning gold. But I will be able to make my own spies here in 5 turns, so we'll put a stop to that. I'll bet you anything it was in Stoke-upon-Trent because that's by far my best gold production city, and it was. That's probably about 8 turns from when I saw the last one in there, so I'm going to say it's just the same guy in there causing trouble. Maybe I could build a, you know what, I think actually I want to build the industrial zone here, possibly on this spot because I could get a few adjacent mines, at least a few. Is that a hill tile? No, that's just plains rainforest. It's hard to tell what are hills underneath jungles, but if I build one here, I could put another district here and get a total of 3 adjacency bonuses for it. Probably need to make a builder to go clear that forest, so I'll do that now. And I think what I'm going to do with this city is go ahead and just buy the shipyard. I have the money to pay for it, even though they are stealing from me. But the bonuses that I get, the extra 9 production, is just going to help me out in the long run with getting other stuff. That's a pretty big boost for a city that only has 22 production. So I'm gonna buy that now, and then I can finish the builder in 3 turns. It's just gonna generally speed up everything. Plus, it'll help me get the bonus for industrialization, the Eureka bonus, that much faster. All right, I'm just gonna put these missionaries on sleep for now. Knowledge of steam power. I forget what I did to trigger that. I'm not really sure. What was that? I can't even see steam power yet. That's okay. I'm not going to bother looking it up right now. Friendship expired. Friendship with Peter is expired. I think that was one I wanted to keep going. Oh wait, no it's not. Wow, he doesn't get along well with anybody. Dang. What about France? I've been an ally with them for a while. She just doesn't get along with Mongols. She actually doesn't know most of the other people. I bet she's the one spying on me. Because she probably got spies earlier. I bet she got spies. Yeah, she gets spies earlier because she's France. Hang on. I'm going to look at her bonus again. If I can. I'm not exactly sure. How do I look at that? Black Queen gains many spies, does not like civilization, who ignore espionage activities. Well, I'm pretty confident she gets a spy earlier in the game than everybody else does, which she can cause some trouble with. So I'm going to say she's probably the one spying on me. She's also my ally, so that's cool. That's the other reason why I guess I want to keep trading with her, is it is giving me alliance points. So that will hopefully be helpful in the long run. I don't want long-term issues with France. Oh! Oh, no you didn't. She just plopped down a city right here and took over that hill tile. That's irritating. That makes me want to go take that city, but she'll probably build a mine on it anyway. Whatever, I'll deal with it. I don't think this really changes my plans that much. It's just one less mine that Stoke-upon-Trent can get. Oh well, it's still got other territory it can get. Ah, okay, thanks for looking that up, Fred VDM. I'm not sure if I could call you Fred VDM or just Fred, but Fred pointed out that I can stand apostles on the holy site and they will heal. And they probably won't heal by promoting. Only problem is if I send my apostle to the holy site to heal, I think he will probably get attacked by this one and killed. So I'm going to wait on that and rely on getting this governor promotion. Citadel of... No, not Citadel of God. Laying of Hands. Governor's religious units heal fully in one turn in tiles of the city. And then I can run him back over here. Hopefully outrun the other guy and heal up. So just try to keep these guys alive. I'm just going to pile up apostles as, like, religious insurance. I could launch the Inquisition with the other one. That might not be a bad idea, actually. Actually, I think that'd be a great idea. It's really good in my situation when my civilization's kind of on the ropes. This... You know what? I'll just take Great Admirals whenever I can get them. That'll be fine. And I'll send him out to join his caravel. Alright. I guess the plan... Why do I have this guy here? Oh, he was getting ready to clear that marsh because I was going to build something else there. That actually... You know what? I think I'm going to build that government plaza district there. That seems like a good spot for it. That may have been why I had him out there. So yeah, once that shipyard is done, I guess that's what he's going to do. So that'll get adjacency bonuses from a couple things. Well, it'll definitely work for the commercial hub. Actually, and it might... It depends on what I build on these. If I build neighborhoods on both of them, then it's not that great. But if I build something else there, it'd work. But I don't really have anywhere better to put it. Any better ideas. So that's probably where it's going to go. I lost my train of thought. I was talking about something else completely and then just completely lost it. Amphitheater is done. I don't really want to waste time building walls right now. As a matter of fact, I need to build a settler. I was talking about that a minute ago. I need to go ahead and do that. I don't really have very many military units, so I might want to build another military unit to protect the settler so it can get to where I want it to go. Do I even have... I don't even have iron to build swordsmen. I only have one. I need two to be able to build them new without a military encampment. Maybe I could build an encampment out there. No, I can't build more districts in this city right now. I guess it's probably going to have to be crossbowmen then. They'll do well enough. I'll build a few of them and then send them out and then make a settler and send them out. Where they're going to end up going is up over here. And that barbarian camp is a concern, so... Probably going to go for that spot, I think. Alright, let's get these guys back. Let them heal. A lot of notifications. Great person recruited. Need more housing. Right, I know that. That's been a problem for a while. Friendship expired. Oh wait, I already knew that because that was Peter. Okay. Oh yeah, the Inquisition. That's what I lost track of my line of thought. I need to probably go ahead and launch that. I'm not sure how much Inquisitors cost, but they would probably help with these apostle problems. I don't know if there's other penalties for using them, though. I've honestly never launched an Inquisition, at least not on purpose before. I've launched a couple by accident because the buttons for improve your religion and launch Inquisition look kind of similar. So I've clicked the wrong one before. Well, you know what? This guy... I'm going to wait until I have enough faith to buy an Inquisitor, which is probably going to be... I think I'm going to need upwards of 400. Just in case I need to use him to help take back a city if they take it with their religion. But after that, I will launch that Inquisition and try to get some Inquisitors in play. Okay. I'm going to put them on sleep mode, I guess. He should heal up in a minute. Alright. Diplomatic service is done on the next turn, so I can get spies and finally deal with this little problem up here. I should have a lot more gold than this. France has really been stealing a lot. Okay, whatever my cities are doing right now, it's probably not as important as building a spy. That city can't even build the industrial zone yet because it's not big enough. So, actually, I need that city to grow. So I'm going to build a spy here, but I need to try to get some food in this city. I'm not sure what the problem is. Maybe it just doesn't have enough. I'm getting a decent amount from those tiles. That's a hill, right? Yeah. I was thinking about building farms there, but I can't really quite get the triangle I wanted without civil engineering. Yeah, this just isn't really set up that well for me. I don't actually know why I'm not getting more food than I am. It should have plenty. Oh, it's the housing is the problem. Right, okay. Yeah, the housing is really limiting me. 15 turns until growth, but yeah. To answer your question, Fred, it's normal, standard game speed. So, what do? I can't... I don't think I can get housing up any more than it already is. Like, I could maybe build a couple farms. I'm probably going to clear out that jungle there anyway. I was thinking about using it as adjacency bonuses for a campus, but actually clearing jungle will give me food too, so that's probably what I need to do. Alright, I haven't really thought this far ahead of what to do now. Divine Right might be helpful because of the problems I'm experiencing with religion, but I think humanism leads to other stuff that I really want. Yeah, I gotta go with humanism. I might actually be getting a great artist soon. Yeah. So I'm gonna trigger the Eureka bonus for that. Getting 9 per turn. That's gonna trigger in like 3 turns, so that actually works out perfectly for the humanism Eureka. That spy cannot possibly get done fast enough. I hate it when people... I tend to do this in my games. I focus all my gold income in one city, and then computers just target with spies. It actually works out really well if you expect that, plan for it, because then that spy will just get promotions from killing enemy spies, like, a lot. So, you know what, I want him up here, because I'm going to use him to build a farm too. You remove that. That'll help me get the spy a bit faster too. Okay, that actually bumped it up to 13 now, and it's got like a critical housing situation because now there's actually more people than there are houses. But I'll build a farm at least to... Maybe if I build one, it'll bump it up. It's like every 2 improvements, you get 1 more population. At least certain kinds of improvements, but farms are one of them. So maybe with just 1 farm for now, that'll work. really want to be able to make neighborhoods very badly. Workshop complete. Oh wait, I was building a workshop out here. I'm a little bit ahead of myself. That should have triggered the Eureka bonus for... Oh no, it didn't, because... Wait, yeah, it should have. Did I get the Eureka for industrial this... Oh, build 3 workshops. Okay, it's not 3. It's not 2, it's 3. Alright, out here, I'm thinking... Where's I gonna put my harbor? Actually, that's a great spot for a harbor because of all the adjacency bonuses from fish. Might be better than... Oh wait, no, this spot would even be even better because I could put a commercial hub next to it. Do I need any other district more? Probably not. No, I don't think I do. I think the harbor would be good for this city. It'd also give me an alternative source of gold income. Plus I could build a shipyard and get more bonuses from that. And I have the card for double adjacency bonuses. Yeah. Oh wait, I'm gonna need to move some tiles around. Swap that one so that this city can work it. It's a lot more important for Agra than it is for Bradford. Alright. So that'll be plus 3 gold. When it finishes, I'll actually get plus 6 because of the card. And that translates to plus 6 production from a shipyard. So that'll help this city kind of get up and running a little faster. That city is becoming more and more important the more this game progresses. I'm glad I took it. I didn't initially build this city here. It was one that I took over with just like political pressure from India because he ran way out here and built it kind of like at the time it was nowhere near any of his other cities really. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to let square rigging keep going because like I said, I got to just push through that one. I've got time before that spy finishes, so I'm going to build a farm with them, and hopefully that gives me, because it provides plus 0.5 housing, so that should, I think I have 12. Was it 12 in this city? Yeah, I have 12 housing available and 13 citizens. So hopefully that tipped it to 13. Nope, I need one more farm for that. And I kind of need this guy to be doing something else. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter because I have 13 population now. So I'll be able to build that later. So I'm going to have that guy go back out and chop that forest down. This person I want to have stay here because I'm probably going to build the government plaza there. And I'm going to want to clear that marsh for it just to get the extra food. Although that city's probably close to its population limit too. It's at its population limit. Dang. But I think it gets another... I don't remember if it's a population of 9 or 10 that you can build another district. So... Because that, if I clear that marsh, it might bump the population up once more. It probably will. Because it gives you quite a big chunk of food all at once. Okay, crossbowman completed. Settler is next. And I'm going to get this ship ready to sail with them and protect them on the way up there. And my weird 1250 AD ironclad can just stay there. Like people have this amazing ship and don't know how to fix it. There's really no reason for me to wait on the settler. I can send the crossbowman out now and start clearing some stuff. I actually probably should get one more crossbowman because barbarians can spawn a lot of units. So I'm going to build one more and then build the settler. Wait, no, I take that back. Because the barbarian camp is not really that close to the shoreline. So the sooner... Oh, the barbarian camp's no longer existent because the city-states killed it. Okay, never mind, problem solved. I'll just have the guy go out there and kind of hold ground for the settler. Because once you get a city out there, you can defend it pretty easily with just one crossbowman from barbarians at this stage of the game. It shouldn't be a problem. Peter built St. Basil's Cathedral. That shouldn't come as a surprise. He's probably got more tundra territory than anybody else. Except for maybe India. India's kind of got a lot. Several cities down there. I'm starting to feel a little self-conscious about being the guy without guns. Even the city-states have guns, so not sure how I feel about that. Oh man, steam power would actually be really nice. But I don't think I gotta get through industrialization to get it. Well, I'm just gonna link those up because I already have the Eureka for it, so. I got some of these Eurekas in weird order in this game. Alright. Well, I'm gonna have them just all link up and sail together. Yes, I know I need more housing. I need neighborhoods more than anything else in this game. Yeah, of course. Ally, who I'm pretty sure is spying on me. I actually kind of like doing what I'm about to do with this builder in a minute. Because as soon as I chop down that forest, the spy is going to finish, and I'm going to get bonus production towards making the district, because that'll just carry over. So if you can time that right, that kind of helps. I'm going to skip turn there. I'm pretty sure at population of 10 I can build another district. So that actually is very helpful to clear that marsh to boost that city up a little bit earlier. Even though it can already build one new district, I'll be able to make 2 more with it. I want to think a little bit about placement here. I think the government plaza district is probably the way to go. I'll be able to get at least one decent neighborhood district. As a matter of fact, clearing that marsh will make that +1. That'll be +2 and +3. So I could build a government plaza here and then a theater district to get that to +4, and then I could have, you know, a nice housing spot out there. That's also a spot that could be used for neighborhood, but I still think I'm going to want one of those districts to be something else. I don't really have a lot of land to work with. I'm kind of on a fairly small peninsula. Wait, oh yeah, I finished the settler, okay. Actually, I think I'm going to have the crossbowmen go out ahead. Because, well no, those guys are in the lead, so they'll stay ahead. The settler should be okay. As long as the other guys are sailing in front of him. I need another trader I have for some time, so I'll go ahead and get that. I also want to take a minute to look at great people, because I could run some of those, what are these things called? These things at the bottom, like these events or whatever they are. Projects. I could run some of those to help me get great person points faster, if there's anybody in particular that I want to try to grab. Charles Darwin would be okay, but I think I'm going to get beat to him regardless. I am generating a respectable amount of great science points. Did I not get my artist? Huh. I never did get my great artist. Did I look at the wrong one, maybe? I don't really know why I didn't get that. I'm not going to buy one, I'll just... It must have been somebody else, a different great person I was looking at. That great engineer would be really nice. Okay, that's what I'm going to go for, because that'll help me get Ruhr Valley once I have the capability to build it. And I do really want that. That'd be nice for London. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Once I'm done building that trade route, I'm going to do a couple industrial zone projects and try to get that a little faster. Okay, go ahead and... Well, there's really no reason to not do this now, I suppose. So, 97 food, excuse me, bumps that up to 10. And this guy over here can chop down this forest, which finishes the spy, who is immediately going to counter spy. It doesn't... It's any adjacent district, but I'm just going to put him in the commercial hub anyway. So that'll hopefully solve that problem. I expect to find a French spy in there soon. And then I can build the industrial zone here. And I wish I had something that could work those bananas, but I'm a little too far away. Build the industrial zone here. I can build something else down there later. And should be in good shape. Actually, this might be a good spot for a campus, now that I think of it. And is that a flat land right there? That'd be another decent district spot. So yeah, I could see this city actually turning out to be pretty good. It actually already is. This is actually, I think this city's better than my capital is right now. This is looking up in general, I think. I'm kind of getting a handle on things. Oh, I could probably do that Inquisition now.
Impressionnant. Il semble que vos espions soient partout.
Oh, okay.
Mesdames de compagnie seraient ravies de les
I've
entretenir
always
pendant
rather
la
enjoyed a
garde.
bit of espionage myself. No kidding. We'll find out for sure about that in a few turns, hopefully. Should have known she'd use spies against me. Traitor. Renaissance era ends in 7 turns. You know what? I'd need to get just a little bit more to avoid a Dark Age. And I do want to avoid a Dark Age because I'm kind of afraid Agra could switch back to India if the loyalty gets low. Right now it's gaining loyalty, but I don't know how much a Dark Age would hurt that. I know it hurts it to some extent. I want to be able to sail further than 2 spaces so bad. Okay, can purchase enough to buy an apostle, but instead I'm going to launch an Inquisition. Oh, that's +1 era score. Okay, that actually got me to... Okay, cool. That solved that problem almost as soon as I noticed it. Now I can get Inquisitors. Hopefully these guys will be a little bit more useful against that guy. Yeah, they'll hold up a lot better. Okay, that'll hopefully solve some of my problems here. Your people celebrate a historic moment. The heavens... Your people celebrate that there's an Inquisition. Okay. I have really weird population. Whatever, guys. You do you, I guess. Or don't, because it's an Inquisition and you don't have a choice. Alright, trader completed, so yes, gonna go industrial zone logistics and get some great engineer points. I am still gonna continue to trade with France. Ambrose that's pretty good gold income. I'll take that. Still get those alliance points. What kind of an alliance do we have? I forgot. We have... Oh wait, I need to do this. I probably need to establish resident NPCs with everybody. Yeah, I do. Let's go ahead and click through those. I'm on good enough terms with everyone that they should... No, go... Oh, I forgot. Unfriendlies generally don't. Okay, fine. You guys can just be lame. Oh, I forgot Frederick was in this game. Now what kind of an alliance do we have? Oh, our alliance is going to actually go... It's going to go up on the next turn. It's probably economic or something like that. I'm not really sure. I'm not actually sure how to look at that. I'm sure it's in that those menus somewhere, and I just probably don't know what I'm doing. Okay, that is done. That's allowing me to build a government plaza, which I should have done a long, long time ago. That's going to go right here. I might never be able to get an industrial zone in this city now that I think of it. If I build an industrial zone there, that actually wouldn't be bad. It would lower the appeal of this tile a little bit, but it will only lower it by 1. I could still get a decent neighborhood there. I think I'm going to do that instead. Put an industrial zone here, and then a government plaza here, because I definitely do want the industrial zone. As a matter of fact, I'm going to mark that for industrial right now, so I don't forget. I think that would be a good spot. Whoops, I know what I just picked. Alright. That government plaza builds fast too. I should have built that a long time ago. Alright, you sir need to go away. He's still gonna kind of kick my butt a little bit because... You know what, I'll just buy another Inquisitor. Oh wait, I can't do that until he's off of that tile. Alright. Well, we'll hide him in that... We can't hide him in that city either. Then just stand there. Or here or something. And I'm buy another one. There. 2 of them should be able to gang up and kill those guys without too much trouble. even though he has debater as a promotion. Okay. That's terrible. I'll do that. I don't mind if it gets me some bonuses, but I'm not giving you 1 piece of gold for that. Okay. So that's done, and I can't build any other districts in this city for now. Oh, I need to get more builders out here. I've been kind of neglecting this city a little bit. For now, we'll work towards the shipyard, because more production's always good for relatively new cities. Alright, can you guys gang up on him yet? Yes, you can. Get out of here. He is very nearly dead. He's probably going to try to run. He's probably going to get on the water and run. I should have brought this other guy over to finish him off. Oh well, it's too late now. He won't make it in time. Alliance level with Catherine increased. I still wish I could figure out what kind of an alliance we have. It just says our relationship is allied. Oh wait, religious alliance. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I did do the religious alliance for obvious reasons. Your allies' religion does not exert religious pressure on cities dominated by your religion and vice versa. I can't believe she actually agreed to that, because if she didn't, she probably could have squelched my religion a while ago. Inquisitors, Fred VDM said Inquisitors get 35 more power in your territory. That's cool. I didn't know that. Like I said, I've never used them before, so that's pretty cool. Do I want to sell dyes to this guy? Or do I want to try to trade him to somebody else for something? I bet I can get a better deal off those with somebody else. Hopefully. I'd rather get more amenities than more gold right now. I'm doing pretty good on gold. Please don't run into the water. I can't chase him out there. Oh good, he didn't. Alright. Go away. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Minus 250 Catholicism, plus 250 Daedra worship. Hey, that switched both of these cities back to Daedra worship. That's awesome. Cool. Stop. Okay, there we go. Alright. We'll have you guys heal up. Thanks to Fred, I know they can do that standing on a holy site, which is great. There's an emergency. Peter has been targeted by an emergency. Poundmaker declared war on him. Did I miss that last turn? It's not letting me interact with that notification at all. Maybe I'm just not involved in the emergency. I don't know why. Well, Poundmaker went to war with him, so I'm assuming probably that's because of the emergency. I really wish France didn't put that city there. That's annoying. It's not even going to be a good city for them. The computers are just irritating about that. Okay, good. That's what I was hoping for. Cocoa. I will take it. I would rather have chocolate than money. Alright, civil engineering progress got bumped up a bit. I was thinking about using it to build a farm there, but I don't really think this city needs more farms. It just needs more housing. So what I'll probably do is turn that into a mine and then have the industrial zone there. And then maybe make that a farm. I don't know. I'll figure that out a little later in the game. For now, workshop. That'll be my third workshop. So it'll give me a nice boost towards industrialization. And then let's see how I'm doing on that great person. Great engineer. 4 per turn. The other guy's ahead of me, but I will easily catch up with industrial zone logistics going in my capital, so I should be fine there. Government Plaza is completed. I want the audience chamber as soon as I can possibly get it. That's going to help out with my housing situation in all my cities that have governors. Although I think there's a debuff to it too that I may want to take into account. I can appoint a new governor though. In fact, now I should probably do that now that I'm getting that done. How many spaces away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Magnus would be not bad here because he'd be in range of several industrial zones. This city's a little too far away to benefit from it. Wait, hold on a second. 1, 2, from this industrial zone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, man. So factories will reach out and their benefit extends to cities within 7 tiles of where they're built. And Magnus lets you get bonuses from as many factories as are within range of your cities. So Bradford would actually do okay with Magnus because it would get bonuses from that industrial zone and this one at the same time. But London would be even better. No, London wouldn't matter. Yeah, Bradford would be just as good as London. I think I'll put him in Bradford and then maybe move her out to Agra. I do like Magnus in the right situation. I don't always get him, but in the right situation he's very useful. Pingala is probably worth picking up too, but I just haven't really had a good science city for him yet. I think I'm going to go with Magnus. For the time being, I'm probably going to put him here, because I think I'll build a mine there. I was thinking about, well, I don't know. I was thinking about putting him out here because of all the stuff I have left to chop down. You know, I think that's what I'm going to do with him. I'll move him out there because, and then I'll send a builder out there, chop some stuff. He'll basically help your city. I keep clicking on governors instead of, or great people instead of governors. He helps your city with Groundbreaker, gets more yield from plot harvests. And that's actually pretty darn good for a new city. Plus, I'm going to need him when that audience chamber is done. Do I have any more promotions? No, not yet. Alright, you guys continue on the path, and they got a little bit of extra movement, I think, from getting square rigging completed, so that'll help me get out there a bit faster. No, not sleep. Wake up. Oh, I'll just have to remember next turn to keep moving them. Alright, you stay there and heal, and you stand here and do nothing for now. Oh good, more missionaries. Let's give them a nice warm Daedric welcome. Please tell me you're going to land on this side. I don't really want to... Alright, I'm going to send him across the water now, or start sending him across the water in case those missionaries go over there. And you need to go heal up. Industrial zone logistics completed. I'm going to go ahead and do it again. But let's see how many great person points I got out of that. Quite a bit, like probably 40 or something like that. Plus I'm getting a little bit more per turn now. Cool. I'll have Ruhr Valley in no time. Hopefully, as long as nobody steals it. Maybe I should use some of my extra gold to buy the rest of the tiles around Agra before somebody else takes them. Like that wheat one, which India nabbed. Or rice, whatever. Empire is headed towards bankruptcy. How is my empire headed towards bankruptcy? I'm getting 215 gold per turn at 4,700. I really need to be using it for other things. When humanism is done in 2 turns, I'm going to try to remember to put the policy card in for buying tiles cheaper. I'm going to buy up just a ton of land around my cities. Alright, they did run over here, but I am in hot pursuit. You'll not escape me. Those are just missionaries, so they can't fight back very effectively. Long ways up there, but I think that's going to be worth it once I get there. Huh, you know what? I'm actually thinking I like this spot better. There, commercial hub, harbor. Nice bonuses from all that. Plus I get iron, truffles, luxury resource I don't have. Good farms. Only problem is I gotta share a little bit of territory with Armagh, but as long as our borders don't expand, that might be an alright spot. In fact, I think I'll take that one and this one. Probably try to get both of them. On that note, may want to... I think when that's done, I'll build another settler in London. Okay, thanks, Fred. He said squares next to holy sites can also be used to heal inquisitors, so or just religious units in general. Okay, that's really good to know. I didn't even know that was really a mechanic until now, and it's actually already coming in really useful, so I appreciate that. World enters the industrial era, and I barely avoid a dark age by the skin of my teeth. I'm not having a great game here, but it's okay, I guess. I can get more great artist and great engineer points. Now, I don't really need the engineer points. I'm currently investing in scientist and great writer, and I don't actually know why I'm going for great writer. Well, no, wait, let me check my great works. Okay, yeah, that's why I'm going for great writer. my cultures has not produced anything noteworthy yet, so yeah, I'll just get whatever I can. As far as the scientist goes, let's look at this next guy here. Because I am probably going to beat everyone else to him at this rate, and he's honestly not that great of a great scientist, at least not for me. That's an outstanding scientist if you have... There's like that 4-tile jungle natural wonder. If you have that, you can get 2,000 science out of him, just like that. But for me, I don't really have natural wonders around, and I don't know where any good ones are. So I'm probably going to change that card to something else. We'll let somebody else get that one, and then I'll try to swoop in after that and get something good. That might be an alright card, but I think I kind of want the +1 gold from your envoys at city-states. I have a lot of envoys out there, and actually I need to send some more. Yeah, I opened this menu a while ago and then just never did anything with it. How much further ahead is she than I am? Envoy sent. Influenced by, there we go, that's what I want. Catherine's got one more than I do. In Lisbon. You know, that's not really that useful for me, the trader immunity to being plundered, so I think I'd probably be better off going after somebody like this that would actually give me a little more gold. Honestly, really anything that's, oh wait, what is Yerevan's? I think I remember. Your apostle units can choose from any possible promotion instead of receiving a random promotion. That one is awesome. That would help me turn my religion game completely around. Unfortunately, other people have the same idea. Tamar has 10 envoys there. That's annoying. I might be able to use a governor to wrest control of it from her. For now, I think having more faith would just be good, but Candy, she's not really doing anything with. So I think what I'm going to do for now is start putting some in Yerevan, or at least put one there for now. And then I'll probably bump Candy up to 6 and just buff my religion game a little bit. Okay. What do I want for this new era? I'm probably going to want that one because I build a lot of buildings. I've already done most of my exploration, so it'd either be reform the coinage, or Heartbeat of Steam. I'm expecting to build quite a bit of industrial era buildings soon, but I don't know if that would outpace trade routes or not. I think trade routes is probably better. It's hard to tell. I'm lagging behind in tech a little bit, so that doesn't help. Nope, can't chase him into that other guy's territory, so I'll just leave him out here for now and we'll just stare him down. I guess having one on each side of the water is alright. Alright, how long before my workshop's done? 3 turns? Perfect. New city-state quest, recruit great merchant. I would actually like to look and see how far I am from that. I would like to get toys. Oh man, he's getting a bunch. You know what I think I'm going to do is when this is done in 2 turns, I'm just going to spam the Great Merchant one in London for a while. On that note, back to what I was talking about earlier before I got completely distracted. I need... How many Great Rider points am I getting per turn? 13. Next up is 6. So I don't really need the card for Great Riding. So what I'm going to do is switch my card to Great Merchant. Or switch that card to Great Merchant. And switch this one to gold from City-State Envoys. I'll leave that for now. I think that's actually probably... I'm getting a sizable portion of my science out of that. Which is actually probably not good. But that buffs my gold income by quite a bit and gives me Great Merchant points, which is more useful to me in the long run right now. I'm glad I remembered to do that. I frequently forget to go back and change my government cards. The game doesn't really... It's one complaint I have about this game is I wish they would kind of like when you have a new cards available or you can switch cards. Like basically whenever you complete a culture thing, I wish it would give you some notification like you can change policies if you want to, because I forget all the time. Granted, that's just really just me being a bad player, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, I also, ooh, foreign intelligence agency, I want that. Yeah, I really want that. We'll get that too. Now my housing situation should be a lot better in my cities, in pretty much all of my cities. Yeah, see, now 13 out of 16. That gave me 3 housing in all cities that I have a governor in. Well, that one will trigger once... That one will trigger once Magnus is established, so he needs 1 more turn. Good, good, good. And then I will get the shipyard. For here, I'm going to promote probably this guy. We'll get healing for religious units anywhere in the tiles of that city, and then I can get patron saint next. And then I can maybe actually turn this thing around and start really pressuring other people with my religion, particularly India. In fact, this whole continent is Catholic, jeez. Except for, oh no, there's Orthodoxy over here. There's a lot of places I could take over with enough pressure. Did this guy have... He only has 1 spread left, unfortunately, but I'm probably going to use it to try to start weeding Catholicism out of these Indian cities and spreading my religion there instead. Alright, and then you can... I'm actually just going to have him sleep on the holy site for now. Or no, sleep next to it so I can still build other stuff. On third thought, I'll put him there because there's a bridge, so it'll make him a little bit more mobile. Alright. I'm feeling better about this game now than I was when I got on today. I'll be able to make another apostle soon. I really want Yerevan on my side. Then I could start making apostle double promotions, and I could give them like translator and proselytizer and just completely dominate India with my religion. And Genghis Khan, because I don't think he founded one either. I could actually pretty much take this whole continent. That's going to be my long-term plan, I think. Okay, alliance expired. I definitely want another religious alliance, please. Declare friendship. And alliances. She might actually pay me for this. Yeah, she will. Cool. Computers really like having alliances with their friends. Okay, Great Engineer is done. I got him. He will be able to make it out to where I'm going to build River Valley. And yeah, that'll be good. For now, I'm going to put him on sleep. And we'll have that started here shortly. Then probably within the next 5-6 turns or so. Industrial zone logistics are completed, so I'm going to move on to the... Oh, oops. I actually don't have a commercial hub in the city yet. I forgot I didn't build one. I was intending to build it here and failed to realize that that was a marsh and not grasslands. And I can't build on it because I'm not Egypt. I can't build on marshes, and I can't clear it either. Not marsh, floodplain. So, yeah, I forgot about that. I think maybe I will put it there. But I can't build it yet. So unfortunately, I'm probably not going to get that great merchant that I wanted. But I'll leave the guy in there with a card anyway, because I think it'd still be useful. Now that I got that, make the settler. And it looks like I have another trade route too, so I can make a trader after that. You should be going to Lisbon. You should probably go here and sit. And we'll keep those guys going out that way. Old great person recruited. Oh, that was the engineer. I guess I'm a little behind getting him. Okay, Magnus is established down here, so now I got plenty of housing in that city. I think it went up by 4. Somebody built a wonder. It's a wonder I actually quite like in the right situation. Dedication bonus triggered. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I should get quite a few dedication bonuses if I keep those trade routes up. I'm just trying to avoid a dark age. I don't know that I'll be able to get a golden age. Okay, so only 3 more turns and then I can start building Ruhr Valley. That's perfect. That'll be around the same time I'm done with that other stuff. Probably build a bank here. Do I have... What kind of museums do I have? I don't have any museums yet, actually. Maybe I want... I'm probably going to have a lot more opportunity to use archaeologists to get relics or artifacts than I am going to be producing great artists, since I still haven't even gotten one. So I'm going to build an archaeological museum here. That way I'm kind of ready for when that starts. Unless I want one of these wonders. Not enough to spend that much time building them. Actually, more specifically, not enough to merit using up another tile to build them. You know, right now I want merchants, so I'm going to make the bank first. Alright. That's it. Enlightenment done in 2, industrialization done in 3. Okay, that's Georgia's music, and it just kicked up all of a sudden and kind of startled me. I was like, wait, what is happening? Okay, I can buy another apostle. Now is a question I need to start asking myself, do I want to just hoard a bunch of faith? Or maybe, actually, okay, I at least want to wait until I can get his final promotion, and then I can select what promotion my apostles have. I at least want to wait for that. If I could wait until Yerevan... Oh, no, wait, no, that doesn't let me select it. His lets me get 2 promotions. So I'm going to wait until my apostles can get 2 promotions before I start making more of them. I don't think I want to wait long enough to get Suzerain of Yerevan, though. I don't know if I'll ever be able to get that. Georgia is at war with Yerevan. You know what? I haven't looked at this in a while, but it's probably worth figuring out who's at war with who. Amenity for all cities with 2 districts. I like rationalism, but I don't really have a city good enough to really take advantage of it to its full extent. I'm better off sticking with the harbor adjacency bonuses for now, I think. Let's take a look at the overall politics of things. Georgia does not have... Wow, they don't get along with anybody. They're at war with Germany, so he must be Yerevan's ally right now. How about you? You're alright. You don't like Genghis Khan, but I don't think anybody likes Genghis Khan. France gets along with Poundmaker. Yeah, Genghis Khan doesn't have very many friends. I already know you don't. Poundmaker, I would like to get on this guy's good side, because he's friends with France, and he's also friends with India. And I don't really have problems with either of them. So generally speaking, France or Poundmaker, the Cree and India are the two that I think I want to kind of buddy up with right now. Ooh, I don't have any of these done. I'm going to get nationalism because I know that leads towards urbanization, which I really, really need. Of course, that'll give me another governor too. So yeah, I'll do that. It'll be a while before I can research that, but it's one that I'm definitely going to need. And I'm not planning on declaring war using a casus belli, so there's no sense waiting for the Eureka moment. Settler done. Let's make another trader. Actually, is there anything I can build in one turn here? Because I don't want to waste any turns on River Valley. I'm going for that 100%. But there's nothing I can build in one turn. Well, we'll do, I can't do the merchant stuff either. You know, I think I'm probably just going to get a little bit of progress done towards an archaeological museum or something like that. Or maybe I could start building a... I could probably start building a frigate. I don't have one yet, and I've got a lot of coastal territory. So I'll get like one turn of progress done for that. And then I'm actually going to change Stoke-upon-Trent to make another trade route, because I need to get that started soon. And he's just going out to found new cities. Hopefully I get here before anybody else does, but it looks like I'm probably doing okay. We are pretty much running out of land on my continent.
Key words of violent economics.
All right. Maybe a little behind getting the industrial era, but that's okay. Oh yeah, I forgot I need to build a factory first. I will probably buy that because it gets me to Ruhr Valley that much faster. Okay, I can build that in 18 turns. I'm going to speed that up with this guy. And I'll probably do it again on the next turn. Resource discovered. Coal? Yes, I have coal now. My ironclad can repair. I can actually do stuff with this. Perfect. Alright, we'll just tell him to rest until healed, which is going to be one more turn. That's a nice spot. I love it when you find coal under a mine that you've already got building. Wait. Oh, wow. Peter lost his emergency. I love it when you just find coal under an existing mine. That's just nice. It's just great. How long before this city grows? Wow, I need a population of 16 to be able to make a commercial hub or holy site. I'll get there, though. The city's growing decently fast. Yeah, but then I'm going to need that to grow before I can build a commercial hub there, so it's going to be a little while before that city has one. Steam power will get done, but it's going to be done probably just at about the same point that it's no longer useful for me. Because by then my settlers will probably be at their destinations, but that's okay. Yes, I will take that deal. Anytime I can get luxury resources for an extra copy of mine, I'll usually take it. What is India doing here? There's an awful lot of war elephants sailing about. Why don't you go sail out there and maybe keep an eye on things? I don't have open borders with them, so they can't actually land on my continent without going to war with me. That musketman scares me a little. I've got to keep an eye on what those units are doing. That could potentially be bad. Alright, only 7 turns. I'm getting that really fast, so I will probably get it. Unless I'm really that much further behind in technology than anybody. Okay, this is a problem. You can see all these spaces. Mongolia kind of controls them. Oh wait, no, but if I'm there, I'm technically okay. Oh, that's perfect. If Mongolia's influence is extending across the water is the problem here. But if I'm right here, I'm just barely outside of its range, so I should be alright. Unless it extends further later. But I think there may be a hard cap limit to how far it'll reach out of their cities, so hopefully I'll actually just never have to worry about it. Russia is building the Colosseum. We're a little late getting to that wonder too. Okay, so unfortunately, about the time I got this spy in here, they seem to have stopped spying. But I'm going to stay there anyway. Maybe I can lure them back in with that bank. I'm going to finish that. And, oh yeah, trade route. Where do I want him to go? I actually want to see my active trade routes because Lisbon gives a ton of gold. And if I can get more people trading with them, I probably would like to do that. Also, how can I make Yerevan happy? Send Yerevan a trade route. I don't know how to get a trade route to Yerevan. They're a long ways away. I don't even have a line of sight to get over there. I have somebody going to Mainz or Mans or whatever that city is. I could get him out to Heidelberg. That might be worth it just to get a trade post out there. I don't think I have one in that city already. I don't actually know how to tell which foreign cities you have a trade post in. Maybe Mainz would be better. I think it would be a little bit. I want to get a trade post out there in Mainz. And then I can use that. I need to get a scout over there and start exploring some of Germany's territory. Whoa. Alright, you should continue trading with Lisbon because they're ridiculous. And speaking of ridiculous, this is officially a problem. I'm pretty sure I'm about to get invaded by India. Which means I need a few soldiers to fall back. Probably mostly crossbows. I hope they declare war on me while they've still got stuff on the water, because I will tear them apart with that ironclad. Just in case, I'm going to put the general with the stronger unit, because that caravel could get sunk. And I'm going to move you into a little bit more of a defensive posture. Why, hello, France. I see you have apostles literally everywhere. India just declared war on Mongolia. Mongolia just declared war on France. Wait, okay. Mongolia declared war on France. India declared war on Mongolia. I'm France's ally, so I got drawn into the war against Mongolia. But India must have also been their ally. Which means India is now fighting Mongolia, which means they're going to pull those troops back and go after the Mongolians instead of me. Which is good for me, I guess. Alright. That's interesting, because I'm pretty sure India was getting ready to invade me. Either that or getting ready to invade Lisbon. I don't really know, but I think Mongolia may have just, by declaring By declaring war, I think he may have just solved some problems for me. That's kind of too bad, though. I was looking forward to sinking units with that ironclad, but, you know, whatever. Alright, it's time for me to start working on Yerevan. In the long run, I'm going to want them, so... I'm going to leave one archer back here in this city, but I'm also going to continue to put one down in this direction, because I should really have units guarding these cities down here, too. I'm not as worried about France attacking me anymore now that we've been official allies for quite some time. Four declarations of war. Bustle on Genghis Khan, Candy on Genghis Khan. Okay, those are all the city-states. What a mess. Okay. Well, I'm hoping France can handle this. They have pike and shot, and Mongolia normally has a ton of cavalry, so they'll probably be okay. Yeah, those guys were... Oh. They got musketmen too, though. Yeah, that pike and shot just took a ton of damage from that musketman. We'll see how France fares in this war. I wouldn't mind them getting knocked down a couple notches, but if Mongolia starts to pressure them, I'm gonna have to intervene because I still want France around. They make a decent ally, if nothing else. Alright, it's time for me to get some offensive spy operations going, and I think it's pretty obvious who I'm going to be spying on now. The question is which city. I generally like to steal money, but more importantly, I like to use spies. I like just leveling up spies. I can steal more money in their capital, but I think it's also a lot more likely that my spy would get captured and killed, so instead I'm going to go to this smaller city over here. Intelligence agency completed, that's why I got that spy, so that's good. So do I want to build the industrial zone or a campus, or what do I want to do here? Probably industrial. Wait, you know what? I've got one campus. Oh wait, I already have a campus there. Okay, that's good. I forgot I put that campus there. Yeah, I don't really want to get rid of that jungle tile unless I really have to, but I forgot I had that campus there in Stoke-upon-Trent. So I actually have 2 campuses already. I think probably go with industrial. It's kind of hard to say. I don't really know. Actually, I don't know where I would put the campus in this city. So I sort of want to put a neighborhood here. And a border, I just don't have enough land is the problem. I don't know if Bradford can really afford a campus or not. I know for sure I'm going to want the industrial zone, so I'm going to go ahead and build that now. Maybe I could get the campus. You know, I'm probably just going to put the campus on this spot. Because it'll still benefit. It'll benefit from having a lot of good adjacent districts and stuff. It'll be a good tile for one. And I'll still have at least one spot for a good neighborhood. Bradford just won't be able to get as big as my other cities, but that's fine. More important to have a campus. Alright, I can promote this guy and start doing stuff with my religion a little more effectively. And now is probably the time to start buying more apostles. We'll see what his promotions are, and then probably, if it's anything decent, I'll be off to India to start trying to promote stuff. I'm going to put this crossbowman over in Bradford. Keep an eye on things from there. Settler is almost where I need to be. I'm going to go ahead and disembark this crossbowman now. There you go. How is amenities doing in my cities in general? I haven't looked at that in a while, but I think it's okay. +4 there, +3 there, +4. So I can handle a couple extra cities. Wow, Agra's absurdly happy. They're +7. I never did get over there with a builder like I said I was going to, did I? I guess I just constantly had other things that I've been working on. Maybe when Aurora's done, I can make some in my capital, if I remember. That's the nice thing about Twitch streaming is if I'm like forgetting something obvious, you guys can point it out to me. Most of my content I do is on YouTube. I play a lot of Age of Wonders there on my channel, and that I have to do comments, you know, after every episode. So after an hour-long episode, I have just a ton of comments. So there's advantages and disadvantages to live streaming, but that's definitely one of the advantages. Okay, what kind of promotion do I have? Orator, Pilgrim, and Martyr. Pilgrim's great, but I don't think I have Natural Wonder nearby, so probably I'm probably gonna do Orator. I don't think anyone else has any Natural Wonders in the area either. Not conveniently close. So yeah, I'm gonna do Orator. Now the nice thing with these guys is you can move them 3 spaces and then promote them. So you can still kind of get off in the direction that you want to go. And then he'll have another promotion available on the next turn. Alright. Seems like a good spot. I'm just gonna, once I can build the city there, I'm just gonna eat the cost of, you know, of buying tiles. But I don't want Armagh to get any more than it already has. It already did expand 1 in this direction, so I want to try to make sure that I get as much land in that area as I can. Speaking of which, do I need to buy more here? No, I actually walled this city off pretty good. As long as they don't bring another settler down, probably okay. I just need to sort of keep an eye out for that. If anyone sees one sneaking up on me in this area, let me know. But I actually don't think... Wait, never mind. I don't have to worry about it. Unless I put one down here. But, yeah, otherwise I don't have to worry about it. Just for peace of mind, I have money. I'm just going to buy this tile. There we go. But otherwise I shouldn't have to worry about any more settlers in the area. Really, you got to really expand towards those bananas, huh? I don't need to buy those tiles. They can't reach them, so I'll be fine. France researched economics. Out of curiosity, I'd like to see how far ahead they are than I am. Russia is at war with Georgia. That's interesting. And got denounced by Germany, presumably as a result. Economics, how far? Man, France is quite a bit ahead of me in tech if they've already got economics. Although, I guess I am working on steam power, so maybe if they reached out ahead for it, I'm not that far behind, but I got a long ways to go before I get economics. Yeah, I think after that industrial zone is done, campus is definitely the next thing that's going in there. But that'll actually work out because you get another... Like, I can't build it now, but I will be able to when the population reaches 13, which shouldn't be that long, so that'll work. Got the bank completed. I believe I was going to build something else here. I could build the factory now, but I think I'm actually going to go ahead and make the builder. I need to get some work done over here. Alright, apostle, what, oh yeah, other promotion. Not great. I was really hoping for proselytizer or translator. Apostle operates as a medic, you know. I'll take... Actually, none of these are useful. Maybe I'll just throw him away fighting missionaries in France or something and get a relic. I don't know. They might get mad at me for doing that. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with him. Getting a relic is nice and would be useful. I have a space to put one, and I probably don't really have another way of getting one. Oh, I would have liked to have had that tile. Alright, well, that's fine. Found city here, and I can do so safely. Without needing to worry about... Oh, right, and I'm England, so I get a free swordsman out of that. Now, I'm going to buy a ton of tiles here. This is what all that money's for. Ooh, good, there's wheat. I'm just going to block this city-state off as as much as I can. I don't really care about the mountain, so I don't really need to buy that one. And yeah, Birmingham has been founded, so normal rule of thumb that I do, if I have plenty of money, I will buy the watermill, I'll buy the granary and the monument. I'll just get all that stuff purchased, mostly because you can. There's a lot of other things you can't buy. Oh, I didn't think about this, but she actually, if I promote her, if I give her contractor, she'll let cities purchase districts with gold, and then I could put her out there and just buy some districts for my new cities. But not going to be able to do that very easily right now. So I think I'll go ahead and just plan out probably the factory where I'm going to put that. Build an industrial zone first to help it build all the other districts afterwards a bit faster. I would think I would probably want it by the iron. If I make that a mine, then I'd get 2 adjacency bonuses, which wouldn't be bad. And I could actually have a harbor here with a commercial hub here, which would be the triangle I know that I want. And then with that, I could put another district over here and get a total of 3 adjacency bonuses for the industrial zone. Other thing I want to think about is how close it is to this city, so that I make sure that they can benefit each other. That would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so it'd be close enough. So I think that I definitely want to put it here. So we'll get started on that. And then when I build this city, I'm going to want to make sure its industrial zone is somewhere within 6 tiles of that one, just to kind of maximize efficiency there. Okay, and I'll probably walk these guys over here and make sure that area is safe. Maybe watch it so barbarians don't spawn. Fred mentioned that I could buy a worker to improve tiles around my new city. Perfect, perfect. I didn't think about that, but that's a good call. Like I said, I got money, so I may as well be using it. Can I do it? Okay. Wasn't sure if it was on the next turn yet or not. Yes, that's a good idea. I'll go ahead and do that. I might buy 2 of them, actually. We'll see. I'm going to need to get governors out there, too. Well, that'd give me something for Pingala and Victor to do, I guess, eventually. I'm going to end up putting her in Yerevan later in the game. They're one of my favorite city-states, and I really want control of them. Okay, well, you're a martyr, so I actually wouldn't mind you going off and getting killed by another apostle. So I think the best way to do that is to go into France, and then I would be able to at least fill the great work slot in my temple with a relic. And relics are pretty nice. This is why I want Yerevan, so I can just pick whatever promotions I want. It's so nice. Okay, we'll leave you in there and let the swordsman run off and explore a bit. Man, this city-state could kick my butt with just 1 musketman. Going on over here. I don't think France is winning if Mongolia is running units around this far west, although they might overextend themselves. Is Kandy at war with Mongolia? I'm not sure who's on Kandy's side. Actually, it would have to be Kandy at war with Mongolia, because Kandy's not at war with me and I'm at war with Mongolia. So that would make sense.
Industrial heart of Germany.
Hey, got Ruhr Valley.
Beating. Hardly anyone worked. Hardly anything.
All right.
ran. The population of the Ruhr area.
Now that's going to give me just a flat bonus for production in London, and London is already doing good in production, so that's a great wonder for London to have. And it also gave me knowledge of flight, so London's production should be pretty darn high now. Probably 76. That's pretty good for this stage of the game. I'm building builders elsewhere, so I think London, I'm going to go ahead and get that archaeological museum I was talking about earlier. And you know what? I think this is actually probably a good time to start wrapping things up. I wanted to make sure I got Ruhr Valley, so now I know I have that. I'm gonna build probably one more worker out here, or buy one more before I forget. And other than that, I think this is going to be a good place to wrap up the stream. So I do appreciate you guys tuning in and watching me tonight. It's nice to be back. It's been a little while since I've done these Civ 6 live streams, but now that the holidays are over and my schedule's at least a little bit normalized, I'll probably try to do these on the weekends. I do still go home on some weekends, so what day I end up doing it might kind of vary, but if you're interested, you can follow me on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter. You can find all my information for my channel and my Twitter account in my Twitch profile. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.